welcome back to my channel, or if you're new, hello and welcome. Today I'm going to be doing a fun tag. I've seen this tag going around some time back. I've been wanting to do it for a while, so now I can finally sit down and film it for you guys. Oh, and also, by the way, I did already do a tutorial on this makeup look that I have on right now. It will probably go up after this video, so make sure you're subscribed and turn on your notifications so you can be notified when I upload this video and any video. So getting back to the tag, it is very fun. It's called the eyeshadow wardrobe tag. Basically what it is, it's 10 questions, and it's going to be asking me, or I'm going to be giving you guys my thoughts on what I think is the perfect eyeshadow palette for a special occasion or for some type of special event. I think once I start answering the questions, you guys will understand more of what this tag is about. So question 1 for this eyeshadow wardrobe tag is wedding / guest. When you're going to a wedding, whether it's your own wedding or as a guest. And actually, I'm really excited about this one. And I'm going to try and not repeat the same eyeshadows for these different occasions. I wanna see if I can do a different eyeshadow palette for each of these questions. So for number 1, I have the one and the only. You guys are probably tired of me mentioning this palette in a lot of my videos, but I love it that much. And it does have a special, I guess, memory for me because I used this eyeshadow palette for my own wedding. I did my own makeup. It is the BH Cosmetics Carly Bible palette. This is the deluxe edition. There's a smaller version of this, and then later on they came up with this one. So you can see I've hit pan on a lot of these shadows, quite a lot. I mean, these two highlighters I completely love. I'm so sad when I'm going to be out of them because I want to use them because I love them so much, but I'm at the same time don't want to use them because I don't want to run out of them. But anyways, going back, I did use this eyeshadow palette for my own wedding makeup look. So yes, that's the reason why I chose this. And it's almost been 2 years. It is actually, I don't know when this video is going to be up. Today, when I'm filming this, it's January 17th. It's going to be 2 years since I got married on the 26th of this month. So yay! It just, you know, I look at it and it's very pretty. You can go mauve with these purpley colors and like cool tone colors, or you also have these browns down here and the bronzy. You can play around a lot with this eyeshadow palette to come up with a lot of pretty wedding looks, whether again it's your wedding or as a guest. It is very, very pretty. I actually have two wedding makeup looks that I did prior to my wedding, and I think I did use this eyeshadow palette for those 2 videos also. I was playing around to see if I wanted more of a mauve or more of a brown. And I stuck to the brown. I stuck to the brown and gold, and it worked out perfectly. I used this one, this brown, the gold highlight, white highlight. I think that was all I used. Okay, but anyways, enough with the rambling. I don't want to make this video too long, so wedding / guest BH Cosmetics Carly Bible palette. Number 2, eyeshadow palette for date night. Let's see, date night. What do I have? So for date night, I went ahead and I chose the Anastasia Beverly Hills Modern Renaissance palette. And the reason why, well, first of all, the colors, the quality, well, also the BH Cosmetics, that previous one, the quality is amazing. Anastasia, amazing. I like this palette because again, you have these browns and neutrals, so if you want to go more on the soft glam side, you can definitely use more like this side of the palette. But then you have like these pinks and burgundies that just give me a really cute date night type of vibe. Not to mention Love Letter, this one right here, just the name of that one, date night-ish to me, in my opinion. You know, I look at this palette and I get that date night type of vibe. Number 3, girls night. So I actually have the perfect eyeshadow palette, I think, for girls night, and you're gonna see why. It is the Be Bea Go Pro palette. It is the volume 1. They have several of these, but the reason why I chose this for girls night is how fun is this palette. You have all of these glitters down here that you can pop on your eyelid. Glitter is fun, you know. So definitely going out with the girls, popping on these glitters down here will definitely take your look up a notch. And again, I think this color range is very, very nice. You have all of your lights up here. You have some pinkish, some purple, some dark, the grays. It is the perfect palette, I think, for girls' night, and it's pink. The packaging is super cute and has dots and it's very girly. So alrighty, number 4, vacation. That's a hard one. See, actually when I go on vacation, I prefer not to take some of my higher end palettes just because you don't know if you're gonna lose it, break it, whatever, you know, you're traveling with it. So I prefer not to take my higher end products with me on vacation just for that reason. And the times that I have gone on vacation, I take, for example, where is it? Okay, yeah, I'm gonna talk about this one. This way I can explain what I'm talking about, what I'm trying to talk about. This one I actually took with me on my honeymoon when we went to Greece. It is the Ulta Just Face It face and eyeshadow palette. And this is what I mean when I like this type of eyeshadow palette to take with me, because you have everything there. You have your bronzers, you have your blush, you have your highlights, and you do have your eyeshadows here. And you can choose from a wide range. Oops, okay, that plastic went down again. You have a good range of shadows in this palette, I think. So if you want to go brown, you can do that. You can do pink, blue, purple, depending on what your mood is for that day on your vacation. You have those options. And it does have concealer here that I have used in the past. Right now they're a little bit like dusty with the powders from down here, but that's okay. So these are the types of palettes that I personally like to take with me on vacation, because you know, you have everything there. It's nice and compact, it's not too thick. You can just stick it in, take it with you anywhere. This is gonna be my choice. And I think Ulta has, this was a while back, but I know they have, if it's not like this exact one, they have other similar ones. Number 5, graduation. So if you're graduating or if you're attending a graduation, even if it's virtual now, because we know nowadays it's kind of different, but you still want to be pretty and put together. Let me see. Graduation? No, not this one. Graduation? Yeah, I'm going to choose, and it's a classic. It is the Urban Decay Naked 2 palette. And I remember this was my first palette, high-end palette that I ever purchased. And it was like, oh, it was so amazing to me. And of course, this was like when these ones were the thing. So if you open it up, of course, you have a very pretty range of neutrals. And I think you can go wrong with neutrals for your graduation. You can go more warm tone or cool tone, depending on the naked palette that you have. This is the only naked palette I have, but of course they have a bunch now. I'm showing you this one because that's what I have in my collection. But yeah, definitely you can go in, like I said, light if you want to do light, and then deepen it up with these shadows over here on this end. You can come up with a lot of looks also with this. So for graduation, nice and smoky, you know, I think look snatched for your pictures. This is a good palette for that. Did I just say snatched? I never say snatched, but I said it. Number 6, Christmas Day. Do I have a palette for Christmas Day? Well, I guess it depends if you want to go your classic brown and gold for Christmas Day, or if you want to do colorful for Christmas Day, like your red and your green. It just depends on you, I guess. I'll just go ahead and pick this, and you guys also see this in a lot of my videos. It is the BH Cosmetics Take Me Back to Brazil palette, and it literally has all the colors of the rainbow. I really like using these greens and the reds for Christmas looks. And I actually have, this past Christmas I did go ahead and, of course, together with another palette, because I did brown on top, but I think on the bottom I did use the greens here, and they're very, very pretty. I do really like this palette, and I reach for it a lot for when I want a pop of color, but you can see the only one that I've hit pan on really is this yellow one. But they all work very well, and I've used them all a lot also, so it's gonna last you a very, very long time. And then you have your 2 whites down here and a black. So I think for Christmas Day, I know it looks very bright, but you do have your green and red in there that I think will do a nice look for Christmas Day. Number 7, birthday party. Ooh, so let's see. Let me try and get another fun, colorful one for this. It's a birthday party, whether it's yours or another person's. Let's see. This is a hard one. I'm going to go with the Dominique Cosmetics Celestial Thunder palette, because just looking at the palette in itself, it just reminds me of like a birthday party. I don't know why. It might be because of the colors. This reminds me of like a birthday party. But these are the colors that are inside. This is the Celestial Thunder version. I know there's the bigger version, but this is the one that we got in BoxyCharm a while back, a really long while back. These shadows, the shimmers here on top, are very, very pretty, and they'll make you stand out in any party. I don't have a really good explanation for this one other than the fact that I like the colors and the packaging. It just reminds me of a party. I could be wrong though, I don't know. That's my answer. Number 8, office. So for when you're going in the office and you're working, keep it neutral. You don't want to be too bold, too loud, I guess. Or I mean, you can. I mean, it's up to you. You can if you want. I think this one, yes. I like this one for the office. It is the iconic London Day to Slay eyeshadow palette. And, oh, whoa. Again, it's the perfect neutral palette, so you won't be too loud in the office, but at the same time, you can still have fun with your colors. And they work really, really well. I actually reached for this palette a lot. It is very pretty. The shadows work awesome. You have a good range of browns, pinkish, your darks. This one, this shade down here, Icon, the most gorgeous shade for your inner corner. Just pop it on and you're good to go. I don't know, it's beautiful. And when the light hits it, okay, I'm getting too much into detail with this one, but yeah, I think for the office, keep it kind of muted, keep it kind of fun, but still neutral, so this one. Number 9, Errands / everyday go-to. So I reached for this one a lot for my everyday. It is the Anastasia, also another Anastasia, Beverly Hills. This is the Carly Bible palette. I love 2 Carly Bible palettes. I love her. So of course anything she comes out with, I'm gonna get. You can see I've hit pan on these ones over here on this side. I do use these. Obviously you can see I've dipped into every shade, but for every day you can definitely tell that these are the shadows that I work with. And you can see how this is perfect for every day because you can go neutral, you can go a little bit darker, you can have fun with it. When I want to do a quick, just something on the go, I know that I can always turn to this palette and use those ones that I always reach for that. Just real quick, easy, everyday errands on the go. And then last one, number 10, New Year's. So which palette would I use for New Year's? I don't know. Yeah, I'll go ahead and do this one because also looking at it, oh, the name is actually perfect. It reminds me of New Year's. This is the Pure Cosmetics Midnight Masquerade palette, and obviously, I mean, look at it. It reminds me of New Year's. You have like the little dots that's like confetti. You have your masquerade. Some people have themed New Year's Eve parties. And this is cute. You have your highlighters, you have your blush, and you do have a few shadows in here. And the reason why I chose this palette, well, you have this silver and this like goldish green that remind me a lot for what is it, New Year's. This blue also, oh, it's gorgeous. So yeah, those colors are definitely really pretty for New Year's. I look at it and I like it for New Year's. Does that make sense? Well, I hope so because that's my answer. Or actually, you know what? I just found this one also, and it has like that same kind of like silver and gold type of shadow that just reminds me of New Year's, and that is this one over here. It is the Juvia's Plays the Magic Mini by Juvia's, and look at these right here. Juvia's Place has amazing quality. First of all, this is very, very pretty. Look at that gold right there. New Year's, hello, look at that. If you want to do colorful New Year's. So this one actually has a lot of pretty shimmers that you can pop on to your eyelid. I think that would be really, really pretty for New Year's as well. So there's actually 2 that I have for that one. Alrighty guys, so that was it. It was lots of fun going through my collection of eyeshadow palettes and kind of think like, hey, what would I wear for Christmas? What palette do I want to use for every day? What palette do I want to use for date night and stuff like that? I hope you guys enjoyed. Give it a try if you want. I tag you if you are a content creator. If this tag looks like something that you would want to try, definitely let me know because I would love to see. Don't forget to subscribe down below. If you are not yet, give this video a big thumbs up if you did enjoy, and I'll talk to you guys soon. Bye!